Any of you play word games like Scrabble or Words with Friends or Boggle? Yeah?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting the least fraction with you. So I tell you what, Spira, you can sit out on this one and just enjoy watching it. I'm going to work with the ladies. The game involves making words. We'll get to that in a second. But it also involves a piece of paper. And I want to explain the situation. We have a paper that's been folded so that it's got 8 panels, right? Now, to refold this down into one panel, there are a lot of different ways we can go. For example, we can fold it this way, or we can fold it the long way. We can fold it off center, we can fold it in the center. Any fold can be done in the other direction. In fact, there are dozens of different ways to take a piece of paper of this sort and to fold it into one panel. In a moment, each of you is going to get the chance to do that. And when you've done that, that's where these scissors will come in. Because once it's folded down to one panel, the idea is to trim off the edges of the folded piece, and to do so cutting only paper and not human. And when that's finished, you will have 8 separate pieces of paper. Simple enough? Now here's where it turns into a word game. Because I have something for each of you. One for you, one for you. If you take a look, on your paper there are the letters going from A through H, the first 8 letters of the alphabet. Just a sequence, yeah? And it was Jalan, right? Janan. Oh, so close. And it was Kara?
Yes.
Okay, so each of you has a set of letters and a set of 8 panels. So start folding. I'll look over here so I don't get to watch how you do it. Fold it in any way you like to get it down to a single panel size. Now, I'm looking over here. I don't know if you folded it similarly or not. I'm guessing you probably had at least a couple of differences, probably several differences. Are you ready? You down to one panel? All right. Carefully use the scissors to trim off the ends. This is going to create 8 separate pieces, and each piece will have a letter on it. But some of those pieces are going to be face up with the letter visible, and some of them will be face down with the letter not visible. And that's where this makes an interesting word game. I hear that cutting. Janan, are you?
I'm done.
You're done. Okay. I'll give these over to you. Janan, would you carefully separate, I'm going to get rid of these pieces for you, carefully separate these into the face-up ones and the face-down ones. Just separate them into 2 piles. I'm going to, again, keep looking forward so I can't see what you're doing. And you just tell me when you're done. Now, I don't know what the numbers are going to be. It could be 2 face-up, 6 face-down, or 3 and 5, or 4 and 4, or 5 and 3, it goes in different directions, but hopefully you'll have at least a few letters to play with, because we're going to use the letters that are face up. Okay. And over on my other side, Kara, are you already doing this? Did you finish your cutting?
Yes.
So you're separating yours too?
Yeah, I think I'm
Okay. How are we coming along on your side, Janan?
I'm done.
You're done? Did you get a bunch of face-up letters?
I did.
Can you use those letters to make a word? Try and use as many of those as you can. It's just like any of the other word games. You want to try and use all of them. If you can't, well, at least use a couple of them. Did you get a word?
No, I can't. I have them.
Oh, okay. Well, tell you what. In that case, throw those away and pick up the other group. Okay. And there must be some vowels there, because I know there are some vowels in those first 8 letters. In fact, there are 35 different words you can make using the letters A through H. You got some traction now? Oh, all right. Put those together and make the biggest word you can.
I feel like I'm missing a letter.
You feel like you're missing a letter. Did some stick together?
Is there one in there?
Spira, I'm glad you were paying attention.
Oh.
Did we get another letter?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, so now you get a bigger word.
Letter. And
All right.
A word.
You have a word. I'm not looking. So have you got a word?
I do.
Is it as big a word as you can make?
It sure is.
That's exciting. All right, gather up your pieces so I can't see them. You can just crumple them up and throw them away. Put them on the floor. So you've got a word.
Yep.
All right. How are you coming along on the other side, Kara?
Okay, I'm ready for the next step.
Did you get a word?
No, I just have my pieces.
Oh,
set up.
we'll separate them into the face up and face down. Now I can put this hand down because you have no pictures to give me as far as the letters there. But I'm still trying not to look at Kara. Is she
I
okay?
have face up in one pile. And
Right.
Face down in another.
Try to make a word from the face up ones.
Okay.
Any chance?
No.
No. All right. Well, I guess we're in a similar situation to before. Throw those away and try the other group.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, good, good. However many letters you've got, because I can't see how many you've got, try and make the biggest word possible. Use as many of those letters as you can.
Okay.
Did you get all of them?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. So you have a word.
Yes.
All right. Gather those up and just toss them.
Okay.
And that means I get to put this hand down too. Two ladies, two words. Do you know the words? You might have been peeking at hers. But did you see her word too?
I did.
Well, then you better keep quiet on both of them. And since you're wearing the sunglasses, I can't get any reactions from you. But I'm going to work with both of you because you're thinking of a word. And so are you.
Yes.
I have a feeling you didn't make a huge word. It wasn't like 6 letters, a little shorter. But it was more than 2 or 3 letters. Yeah, yeah. And it's something physical. It's not a verb. It doesn't describe an action or an emotion. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Something physical. Okay. Something pretty big?
Not
Then-
necessarily. Could be.
But I mean not a tiny little.
No.
Okay,
not
all right, right. Did you have also a physical object?
Yes.
Yeah. But something you're. That's interesting because you have a sense of size. When I said big, small, you sort of went for a very precise. I felt you had a precise size in mind. Not sure what it is, but you had a precise. You, on the other hand, your word could be different sizes. Yes?
Yes.
That makes it interesting. I'm getting a weird. I'm confused by something about you, so I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to start. I think I'm doing good with you because I think this is something you're familiar with, that something you actually own. Is that right? Yeah. In fact, own is maybe not even a personal enough word because it's something that's a part of you. Is that right? Is this a part of your body?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, now I have to think about the letters A through H. Are there any parts of the body you can make that aren't suitable for camera? I think we're safe. I'm going to tell you what I think the word is. If I'm wrong, just say, Max, you blew it. But if I'm right, shake my hand. How's that?
Okay.
All right. Well, you might want to unclasp your hand there so that you can get ready for this because it's half the big finish. I think we're thinking about head.
Absolutely right.
Bingo. All right. That wasn't your word.
No.
Well, you obviously folded your paper differently. Here's the thing that I'm finding a little bit strange on you, is that the image that I'm getting from you. It's a 4-letter word.
Yes.
Not that one, but the word I'm getting uses letters that aren't in the A through H spectrum. So I have a feeling I'm getting the image but the wrong word. So I've got a 4-letter word, but there's no J among your letters, right?
Right.
But I'm getting the word jail. Now that can't be your word, but do you understand why I would get that?
Yes.
It's no J or L in the group, so I'm trying to work backwards. Cage.
Yes.
Are we in business? Thank you so much. Well, you guys were perfect.